It's the Olympics for first responders. Stick around for the next edition of Columbus Connection to find out more. Welcome to this edition of Columbus Connection. I'm Brittany Santiago, and today we're going to talk about the Georgia Police and Fire Games. Now, this is something special for first responders, and it's something just for first responders, but the community is always invited to come out and support. I am joined today by Deputy Chief Daniel Macon with the Columbus Fire and EMS.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you for being here. So let's get into it.
Okay.
The Georgia Police and Fire Games. Tell us about it. How did this come about?
Okay, so the Georgia Police and Fire Games has been around in excess of 25 years. Every couple of years, a new city goes in and they bid for the contract to have the games in their city. We were one of the first cities to host the Georgia Police and Fire Games back in 2000, 2001, where we held almost 1,200 competitors for all types of sports. It has grown since then, and since the COVID years, it's kind of tapered down, and we're trying to ramp it back up and bring it back to Columbus. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, nice. So you talked about the sports. What kind of sports what will they be participating in?
So there's around 35 different competitions. So the staple sports is going to be your toughest firefighter, your toughest police officer or cop. But we have everything from bass fishing and bowling to archery. A lot of tactical stuff for police officers, the motorcycle rodeo, toughest competitor, CrossFit, you name it. If you have a hobby in sports, we're probably hosting it.
And now we did say at the beginning, like, this is for first responders, so that means that there will be no civilians or anything like that competing unless they are with the departments, right?
That is correct. We allow basically first responders and first responder type other individuals such as dispatchers, EMS personnel, park rangers. They will be allowed to compete as well. And we will allow retired first responders as well into the games.
Right. So, but now if the public wants to come and cheer on, let's say, any department, they can. They can cheer on the first responders, right? The
public is welcome to come watch any and every event if they'd like to. Now, each event is held in a special location in Columbus. We try to keep everything from within a 4-mile radius of what they call the host hotel, which is going to be the downtown Marriott. We're trying to keep everything in that location. There are a couple of events that we wasn't lucky enough to keep in that location. We have a couple like clay shooting, sniper shooting, which will be held out at Fort Benning because of the range and whatnot. But most of everything will be held within downtown Columbus.
Okay, now is there a fee for people?
There is no fee for spectators. And actually, the best day for spectators will be Saturday, June 24th, which will be what we call Touch a Truck Day. Right now, we have on schedule to have fire trucks, some food vendors, police cars, there are MRAP vehicles, motorcycles. We're trying to invite the military so they can bring out some tanks, a helicopter. So it'll be an event where you can come out, watch your first responders play softball, watch the K9 competition, as well as be able to climb up on your favorite public safety or military vehicle.
Sounds like a lot of fun. So it's being held in Columbus, but it's not just the Columbus Police Department, Columbus Fire and EMS, or the Muskogee County Sheriff's Office. This is statewide, right?
It is statewide, and actually this year is the first year we're allowing other states to come in. So it's we have several competitors already from different entities all over the state coming in. Has already signed up to compete, but we're opening it up to our Alabama neighbors as well. And if anybody wants to travel further than that, they're more than welcome to come. But it's open to anybody that's in the public safety family.
Nice. So for people, for a schedule, like a list of all the events, but tell us the dates. Let's go back. What are the dates?
Okay.
Is this an important part?
The dates are they're actually June 18th all the way through June 24th. So it starts the Sunday Father's Day and leads up to the Saturday the 24th. And each day, like the first day, it starts off with just a triathlon at Callaway Gardens. Each day the events we have more and more events. So by the time we get to Friday, we're having a slew of events. They'll be, like I said, they'll be all over Columbus.
All right, and for people to get that full schedule, where can they go? Like, where can they go to find more information?
Easiest place to find that is go to ColumbusSportsCouncil.com, and you can go down and find the Police and Fire Games tab, and go down and you can see the full list of events and their locations.
All right, and you know what? I didn't ask about this, but what does it mean to bring this back to the city? What does this mean for the city of Columbus? Like, this is the second time, and we're looking to build it each time, and we got the bid again. So how does it
Right. Well, I think first and foremost for myself, and I think and for most of the departments, we're all under new leadership from years past. So we have 3 new department heads in the 3 major departments here, SO, CPD, and fire department. I think it's a time for us to come together instead of being apart, where we can compete, have some camaraderie, have a little bit of bragging rights, and a little bit of friendly competition as well.
We like bragging rights.
We do like bragging rights. But I think it's a way for us to come together and be able to do something fun, because when we do come together, it's always in the worst of times where
Absolutely.
it's we're only called when there's an emergency going on. So.
Right. So this is good for unity and just bringing us all together as first responders. I agree with that. I would love that, and it's
Yes,
going to
ma'am.
be a lot of fun. I don't know. I may have to challenge you to that Turning Blue Burger challenge. I've been thinking about it.
Well, you could probably challenge me. I'm not a fast eater, even though it looks like I could probably eat a lot. But anything else I could tell you, and they're probably going to kill me for saying this, but I know we're trying to call out the 3 department heads to come to a cornhole challenge.
Uh-oh.
So we're going to see if we can get that. I have Mayor Henderson kind of behind me, kind of pushing that.
Is he going to be the referee?
Well, we don't know. Let's see how that goes. And then, like I was just telling you, we'll let the cat out the bag now. We've actually made a medal count board for the 3 major departments here. So whoever has that biggest number is going to get the bragging rights until next year. And FYI, you host it 2 years in a row, so we will have the Police and Fire Games here again next year.
All right, that's good stuff. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Yes, ma'am. Glad to be here.
We appreciate it. We look forward to it, obviously, and we're going to have that information about when it's going to be, June 18th
18th through 24th.
June 18th through the 24th. Anybody who wants to come out and spectate, they can at no cost. Registration, let's hit on that for first responders everywhere if they want to.
Same location. You can go to ColumbusSportsCouncil.com or maybe .org. Don't hold me to either one of those, but Columbus Sports Council and Police and Fire Games tab. You can go into the event registration, and it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. You just got to go in and pay and pick the category you want to compete in, and it's just that easy.
Perfect. And also be sure to follow the Georgia Police and Fire Games on Facebook, because they also have those posts and updates and things of that nature.
Yes, ma'am.
As well.
Georgia Police Fire Games, we do have the Facebook page, and you will see some friendly, I guess you would call it trash talking.
Trash talking,
So we
banter.
got some friendly trash talking going on. So I hope that ramps up a little bit, and we get some good competitive games out of it.
For sure. All right, thank you so much again. I promise I won't ask you any more questions. But this has been this week's edition of Columbus Connection. Be sure to come out and support our first responders and the Georgia Police and Fire Games. We look forward to it, and just come out, have fun. It's going to be great. Thank you.